what will happen in Ukraine. Now that Crimea is part of Russia, it's game over for the bankers in Ukraine. The US can threaten Russia all it wants with sanctions, but the truth of the matter is, Russia holds all the ace cards up its sleeve, and it'll hurt America and Europe a lot more. Their think tanks are steps ahead. Russian troops are mounted on the border. Ukraine has no chance against them. Will NATO get involved? Nope. NATO is a paper tiger, and any aggression will be from the US. Will Russia go into Ukraine? They will first assess the number of dead, like 100 or 1,000, to how many will die in an actual conflict, if they do go in. Most probably, the pro-Russians who seized the government buildings will be sadly sacrificed, and nothing will happen. Unless many civilians are killed, Russia will not likely go in. They will use other methods and dry up Ukraine until it falters economically and through the court systems. America will do nothing to get involved. All this is happening as a diversion for what's going on in the US and Europe with the death of the world's currency. Their crimes against humanity is now all coming out in the open with all their banking scams, gold rigging, stock market rigging, like blood-sucking vampires that looted the world and brought destruction, death, and poverty throughout the ages. Desperately, they'll try to pin the collapse on Russia to bring in the new money system, whitewash all the past through a third world war that has been diverted at many times by the think tanks in Russia and the opposing world. Remember, an all-out nuclear war is impossible, as explained in Holographic Disclosure 11. The modern new technology is just as devastating. If a world war does start, it would be mutual annihilation, which the world is not prepared for. It is what will happen in Ukraine. Now that Crimea is part of Russia, it's game over for the bankers in Ukraine. The US can threaten Russia all it wants with sanctions, but the truth of the